What's up everyone, this is Michael with No Limits Lee. Today I'm going to show you a quick tricep push workout with a band. We're about to meet up with Gary and he wants bigger arms. So this is the quick workout that we're going to be doing together. The overhead press. So the tricep has 3 heads. It's comprised of 3 heads. The lateral, medial, and the long head. The medial and the lateral head get used a lot in many pushing movements such as chest press, horizontal, vertical pressing. The muscle that's usually neglected in the tricep is the long head. And in order to fully engage the long head, we want shoulder extension. So with this vertical pressing movement, we have shoulder extension because this is shoulder flexion, okay, the flexion of the shoulder joint, and this is extension. So this is where a lot of people lack, is in shoulder extension. So 2 of these movements that I'm showing you out of the 3 are going to involve shoulder extension to target the long head. And one other tip, when you're doing this overhead press, if you want to target your triceps, try to keep a more narrow grip. The more wide you go out here, the more you're using your shoulder, and you can use more upper chest. But try to keep your hands kind of tucked in, your elbows tucked in, your shoulders close to shoulder width. And you can see that this is perpendicular to the ground. And I want to try to keep my elbows tucked in, and this is going to engage the tricep more. So we would rep this out. We're going to rep this out. And in general, I would advise you go for 8 to 15 reps for tricep hypertrophy. Okay, so this is the first exercise. Second exercise, we're going to go into band pushdowns. You can see that I didn't take any break from the first exercise, and actually this band is kind of light, so the intensity is not high enough. But in order to increase the intensity, I'm doing a pause when the tricep is fully contracted at this bottom position here. So this is when the tricep is as short as possible. When I come up here, the tricep is elongated. I push down for a pause to increase the intensity. You can really feel the blood flowing to the tricep. Okay, and then immediately after that, we're gonna go into the final exercise, which is again involves shoulder extension. And it's gonna target the long head of the tricep, the medius portion of the tricep. We're gonna do overhead extensions. So at this point, my triceps are already burned out, so I'm really feeling it right now. Okay, one last tip when doing this tricep circuit. If you want to crank the intensity up, then make it unilateral, not bilateral. Because all these movements just now, I was using both of my arms at the same time. But if you want to crank the intensity up, you can do one side at a time. So I'll give you an example of the first exercise. One side, this is good for fixing muscular imbalances as well. In my case, my left side is actually stronger than my right side. So I can target the right side and make up for any imbalances from left to right side by doing unilateral exercises. So the same exercise as the first time around, but now it's unilateral instead of bilateral. Yeah, so just press up. Yeah, so earlier in the video I was just telling her that people are building tricep. Like I think the one thing that people are missing usually is the long head of the tricep. And to train the long head of the tricep, you need shoulder extension. Extension. Yeah, so when we're doing this, and this is extension of the shoulder, this is flexion of the shoulder. Okay. So when we go into an extension, like this overhead press movement, we're training the long head, which is like this meaty part of the tricep. Okay. Yeah. So when you just press straight up. And another cue that can help you with nailing to really target your tricep, try to keep you're doing a good job of keeping your elbows like tucked in and your wrists kind of closer together. Because some people when they press, they kind of go out wider, and then you can use more shoulder and like upper chest. But since we're trying to focus on the triceps, like keep it nice and tight. Yeah. You also like you need to keep your core reduced. So your body's perfectly straight, right? So let's just rep it out until maybe it's like 80% bigger. You can only do a few more reps. Can you feel it in your tricep here? Yeah. The long head? Yeah. Say that it's actually better to kind of hinge at your hip a little bit because you get a better angle. I played around with it. I think everyone's different with their.
Oh, it's true. Yeah.
I
feel more.
But you should feel all the blood pumping here,
yes.
Right? Yes. Yeah, it's 3 exercises back to back, like non-stop. It's like crazy blood flow.
Blood flow right here.
Yeah. Talking last time how I think the both of us were torso dominant.
Yeah.
When we do like chest press and like
Yeah.
push-ups,
Yeah.
we're probably using our chest, not
yeah.
our tricep so much.
Yeah.
So I think you'll feel it more in your tricep.
Yeah,
Kind of like what I was
it
telling you
does.
before, kind of like pre-activation,
Oh,
activating
I
the
see.
muscle.
It really works.
Yeah. Muscle connection. Three rounds of that, or just, just a few rounds? I mean, see how much you can handle.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. 3 exercises.
Yeah, that's like one circuit, and then you take a rest, and then go back again and do it back to back. You rotate outward, that's supination, and then this is pronation. So you go up and you go to supination, and then you go to pronation, then go back down.
Don't try this at home, kids.
What muscle are you training?
Don't try this at home. Look at me, look at me.
It's blood flow. Blood flow is blood flow.